the Young Bucks?
It, I don't really have much of an opinion about them, good or bad. They seem like nice kids when I worked with them in TNA. Um, I never really got to know them. As performers, I think they're highly overrated. I think they're very athletic and they can do some really cool things visually, but I don't think they have even the vaguest notion of what makes wrestling work, other than their extremely impressive athletic ability. But that's not enough. And they haven't connected those dots yet. They're horrible characters. They just do not, they haven't found a character yet that works for either one of them.
Were you
And I
not a
don't,
fan of the EVP thing then?
no, it was horrible. It was stupid. It was just not believable. There was nothing about that story or those two that would make you believe it. I mean, I hate to say it this way, but it does sometimes come down to just human nature and basic fundamentals of psychology. It's really, wrestling especially, is not really any more complex than that. It's good guys versus bad guys. It's believability and credibility. It's larger than life characters. The Young Bucks, Generation Me, whatever they're called, don't check any of those boxes. From just a reality point of view, neither one of them could fight their way out of a wet paper bag or capable of making you believe they could. They can do some really pretty things athletically, like gymnastics exercise, gymnastic floor exercises, really physically impressive if you watch it. But they don't look like they could intimidate anybody. They just look like kids that, wash your car on the weekends. I don't know. I'm just not impressed with them
I mean, there's
as
always.
performers.
I was going to say there's always room for in wrestling a like slimy small heel, though. I mean, because Adam Cole was very good at that in NXT, but at the moment he's a babyface who's 1 week yellow and 1 week not yellow.
The whole character. I mean, if you look at AEW, if you look at that roster, there's only a handful of guys on that roster that look like wrestlers. The rest of them look like they're guys that are working in a department store stacking shoe boxes. I mean, they're just some of the most unimpressive, physically unimpressive people I've ever seen in a wrestling company. Adam Cole being one of them. I mean, this. I'm 70. I'm almost 70 years old, and I know I could take him. I mean, and you don't want that with a wrestling character, whether they're badasses or not. You want the impression, at least, that they are or they could be. And so much of that talent, whether it's Darby Allin or Orange Cassidy or uh, Adam Cole, I mean, just like they do not look like a wrestler. They just don't.